What is applied force? Well, if we want to look at applied force, it is important that we first understand what regular old force is. So, force is an interaction that will change the motion of an object. So now we can look at applied force. An applied force is a force that is applied to an object by a person or another object. So essentially, force is a result of moving something from one position to another. It's when you kick a ball, pull open a door, or slap your friend's face. It takes energy to apply force, and energy is required for movement. And this is an idea that is going to be really essential if we're going to get the full understanding of applied force. So going back to our previous examples, when you kick a ball, your foot makes contact with the ball. In this scenario, your foot applies force to the ball, which causes the ball to move. The ball changes from its state of rest, so we know force has been applied. Because this force was applied to an object by a person or another object, we know that this is an example of applied force. So how are we supposed to calculate applied force? Well, the equation that we're going to be using for this is force equals mass times acceleration. Force is measured in newtons, and 1 newton is equal to the amount of force required to accelerate an object at a rate of 1 meter per second, every second. And newtons are named after Sir Isaac Newton. And Newton's second law says that when a constant force acts on an object, it causes it to accelerate. In the simplest case, a force applied to an object at rest causes it to accelerate in the direction of the force. So let's do an example to test out our knowledge of applied force. So if a desk has a mass of 10 kilograms and it is moved at an acceleration of 1 meter per second squared, how will we figure out the applied force? Well, first we have to look at our formula, which is force equals mass times acceleration. If our mass is 10 kilograms and our acceleration is 1 meter per second squared, we have to multiply those two values together to get a total applied force, which will result in the value of 10 newtons. Thanks for watching.